Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at who can't stop talking about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. So for pile number 1, we have the crystal green opal, and we have the tarot of the divine. For pile number 2, we have Carnelian, and we have the queer tarot. And for pile number 3, we have Howlite with the Muse tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this green opal crystal and the tarot of the divine, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who can't stop talking about you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We're first going to go ahead and start out with your tarot cards that you chose, and then towards the middle of the reading, we're going to go ahead and get some more information through the oracle cards. So let's get started. So spirit guides of pile number ones. Spirit guides of pile number ones. Who can't stop speaking about my pile number ones? Who can't stop speaking about my pile number ones? Who can't stop speaking about pile 1? So the first card we have is the 5 of Pentacles. And then we have the Sun card. Then we have the 5 of Cups. Then we have the 4 of Swords. I just heard anger. Not based off the tarot cards, but based off hearing spirit. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay. I intuitively feel this could be a friend for some of you, an ex-friend, or somebody that is no longer in your life that you were once close to. Did you see that bug that just like flew across here? Whenever I see bugs in a reading like this, I just see it as negative energy. And what I'm basically getting is you were either very good friends with this person with the Sun card here, or you just had a very close connection where you were always happy, always like laughing together, always having fun together. But something happened here, something changed in your connection where there's no longer this sunny, bright energy. Do you see how we have this cold here, snow, and then we have the sunniness? It's like we went from summer to winter. So this person maybe feels left out, feels like you abandoned them in some way, is really feeling your absence right now. I just heard for some, they could be watching you on social media. Well, everyone here, they're watching on social media, but for some, they're seeing you with new friends or new people, and they're very, very jealous and angry about that. Especially like if you're not inviting them to places anymore, if you've been distancing yourself. Let's just say you both outgrew each other for some of you. That could be the case. For others of you, you maybe noticed that this person was disappointing you a lot with the 5 of Cups, and you tried to keep the peace with the 4 of Swords. You tried to stay chilled about it, but then maybe things just weren't aligning here. But let's see your cards. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles, please. We have the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Sun, please. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, this is not This is not a great friend, pile number. Like, I'm sorry for laughing. I'm laughing because I just got my new nails done. And I feel like doing this the whole time. No, but like, really, this is not a good friend. I'm glad you distanced yourself from this person, because I intuitively feel like you intuitively felt you could not trust this person anymore. Something just told you you can't trust them anymore for some of you. Or you just noticed like you were outgrowing them, or they were changing in some way. Six of Pentacles. It's like you stopped giving them as much effort and time and attention with the Six of Pentacles. And they're very disappointed in that, in your actions. Four of Swords. And I believe, like, I'm hearing some of you are the type of people that are not like, okay, I'm not going to tell you what you did wrong. Because if you did me wrong, if you were like in this deceitful energy with the Seven of Swords, why must I tell you what I did wrong? I mean, why must I tell you what you did wrong? Why must I tell you, like, you hurt my feelings because you backstabbed me? Like, that's an obvious thing. So why are you confused when I distance myself from you? So some of you are in that energy. Take what resonates. So we have Strength and the Three of Cups. So definitely this could have been a friendship for a lot of you. Ace of Wands, please. Then we have the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So for some of you, this could also be like an ex-spouse. Somebody that you were very close to, a family member, a very serious relationship you had that ended due to deceit. Whatever ended here was due to deceit. Or you distanced yourself due to that. Like you felt like you could not trust this person. Let me analyze your cards. We have Temperance at the back of the deck and tell you exactly what I see here. So the zodiac signs I see here, Leo is emphasized here with the Sun and Strength. Lots of fire energy here, especially Sagittarius. So Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I also feel, not from the cards, but from feelings, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, and Libra. This could be your signs or their signs. And I also just heard Cancer now. So definitely this person's watching you on social media, watching your every move, because I'm also hearing that song by Michael Jackson that's like, I always feel like somebody's watching me. I think it's him, if I'm not mistaken. And what I just noticed here in the Sun card is he has this protective symbol, the Ankh. So I feel like you were just trying to protect your peace, trying to protect your own sense of happiness by cutting this person out of your life or by distancing yourself from them. This could be somebody that is very free and independent, like they value their freedom over anything. Okay, and this could be the type of person that is very much like that type of person that wants to be free with everything they do. They want to have fun with everything they do. They could be a little bit impulsive with the Knight of Wands. That's what I'm sensing intuitively. But they could be like very funny. You know, you could have had a lot of good times with this person, a lot of fun times. But when it comes to the loyalty, it's not really there. Examples I can give is somebody that is like a friend you go out with and you have fun with, and you go celebrating with the Three of Cups, and you go drinking with. Or that type of friend that is like really fun and tells you all these jokes and you're always laughing together, or they have that very vibrant energy to them, very fiery, like talkative, energetic energy. You know what I mean? That's the type of person I see here. There could also be somebody that is very much like, how do I put this in words? Very open and expressive with their sensuality. This could be somebody that loves to spill the tea as well. You know, whenever you're around them, they could have always spilled the best gossip and tea. But I think at one point, some of you realized that this person was talking about certain friends that they had, like so-called friends they had. And then you realized, okay, if they speak this way about friends, then how are they speaking about me? It gives me that vibe. It's like they're so fun to be around. There's so much laughter, there's so much joy, but then when it comes to loyalty, it's not there, as I said before. And I feel like you were giving all your time and attention to this person. You were giving more than you were receiving back, is what I'm getting here. And this really disappointed you. So maybe you had to pull your energy back and realize, okay, like I'm giving all my time and energy to something that's not reciprocated. I feel like when I look at these 3 cups in the water, and how they're in the water, but there's 2 cups up right here. Maybe you have other friends that give you more time and effort, or other people that give you more time and effort and attention than this person does. And it's always like you're giving to this person, you're giving advice to them, you're giving time and effort to them, you're always there for them, but when are they ever there for you? That's a feeling I get here. Or yeah, and it's like you have other friends or other people wanting to give you that time and effort, but this person always drags you down. This person could have been in a victim mindset, victim complex. Like they always had something that they were struggling with, trying to drag you down. Do you see the hand here? And eventually, this person just lowered your vibration. So your intuition told you to stay away from them. I hear that this pile has prominent and strong spirit animals and guides around them that had some kind of a divine. Why can't I speak here? Maybe this person stutters. Some kind of divine intervention. So, for someone here, this person stutters. So what I'm really getting here, this person could be someone with a huge, large friendship group. Like they know everybody. They're well known by everybody. They're well liked by everybody. But I hear that they've also burned some bridges with people. And you're not the first person they've done this to. They're always having drama, some kind of drama in their lives. And it's like, how do you create this much drama? And I'm hearing spirit say, I am the drama. So this person's not attracting drama to them, they are the drama. And for some of you, I hear that when you call this person out, or when you try to communicate to them and try to, tell your side of things, they were very defensive, or they started putting it on you, making it seem like it's your fault. And this person just has like many sides to them. Many sides to them, many friends, and then through those different friends, you see those different sides to them. Okay, I'm getting that this person is repeating things you've said to them, and Spirit is showing me that they're only showing their side of the story, a quote-unquote half-truth. They're not showing your side to the story. It's like that type of person where, let's say something happens, a falling out happens with them, and they're only telling their side of the story to make themselves look good, but they don't say what they did to you. They only say how you reacted to what they did to you. Do you get what I mean? So I'm kind of getting that for some of you. And I'm hearing Regina George, Mean Girls. I don't know which character said this, but I'm hearing that line, I did everything for them, or for him or her, whatever, because I can't remember who it was that said that, if it was him or her, or yeah, but like I did everything for that person. So this person's saying that to others, like, I did everything for this person. I was always giving to this person. I loved this person. Like, I cared for them. And they just started not talking to me anymore. They just ghosted me out of nowhere. Or they just distanced themselves or said they don't want to be friends. And I don't understand. And then they're repeating things you said in a place of anger to their other friends or to the people that are closest to them, and spilling the tea on you. Because as I look at these cups, it's kind of reminding me of coffee or tea. So it's like they're sitting in a group with all their friends or those closest to them, family members, things like that, and talking about you in some way in a place of anger, and they're all like, yeah, why did they do that to you? That's so not okay. Like they're all joining in, but they don't know the full story. They only know half of the side of the story, which is their side. And as you know, there's this person's side to the story, there's this person's side, and then there's the truth in the middle. What else am I getting before I move on to oracle cards? I feel like you were more of the chilled, laid back person in this kind of um friendship or relationship of some kind. You were more chilled, laid back, whereas this person was more fiery. And I'm getting like this person has a big ego. They love to start drama, they love to stir up the pot. They love to fight. It makes them part of their ego happy, if that makes sense. Because I'm looking at this woman tackling it's brave, tackling the crocodile. And I'm looking at this man here in the Seven of Wands, and we have two celebrations here. So it's like this person secretly likes drama. It's secretly fun for them, but they'll never admit that. And I don't think they know this consciously. I think it's a subconscious thing where they enjoy being in drama. It's like this person could have grown up in a family that was full of drama and could be quote unquote like addicted to this drama because they grew up in a toxic environment. And I'm picking up you wanted to protect your peace. Like you didn't want to be in this toxic dynamic with this person. This person gossips a lot about you, even when you were still with them, friends with them, in a relationship, whatever this is. They even gossiped about you and went behind your back and did things without you knowing. Maybe some of you know now, but there's things they did that you didn't know, like they hid from you. And yeah, they're very upset that you're not in their life anymore, that you're ignoring them, that you're not in their life. I'm hearing that song Lona by Kali Uchis, where she basically says, like, I don't want to be your cigarette, I don't want to be your ashtray, I don't want to be your doormat. So this person is basically making themselves a victim in this story, saying that they'd rather be alone than let anybody in or trust anybody again. You gave them trust issues, things like that. And I'm hearing that if this person keeps speaking about you, they're going to be restricted in many ways with karma. And then they're going to start putting it on you and being like, why am I getting all this bad luck? Well, I don't think it's really bad luck. More so lessons. More so lessons and karma. And I think some of their friends or those closest to them are going to start turning on them and seeing their true colors. Because Spirit is showing me a situation I was in and reminding me of it as like a vision where I don't want to go too much in detail with this, but there was a friend and like I didn't know she was toxic or anything like that. I was blindsided to it, but then I started realizing and then stopped being friends with her, and I didn't want to be involved in that drama. And then her other friends started finding out who she really was and started telling me like, yeah, you know, she gossips about all her friends. Like, do you realize that? So this person's friends may realize, the people closest to them, like who they truly are on the inside, because they may do this to them as well. You're not the only person they've done this to. And if you don't resonate with this reading up until now, then this is probably not your pile, because this is a specific situation and they're very defensive. I'm going to go ahead and pull your oracle cards now. Okay, so we're going to use these 3 oracle decks. Spirit guides of pile number 1s. Who can't stop speaking about them? Who can't stop talking about them? So in the last 3 months, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me and I'm so grateful for you. My goal is to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to, so leave any comment on any videos of the week to enter. So spirit guides of pile number 1. Who can't stop speaking about them? Who can't stop speaking about them? I hear power struggle. And look at the back of the deck, the 3 fates with what comes around. This is the story of destiny, fate, and karma, right? And they talk about how nobody weaves your kind of like fate for you. Nobody like makes your fate for you. The universe doesn't determine your fate. You determine your fate with your actions, with your intentions towards others, and what goes around comes around. So this person is getting their karma. Lovely confirmation from Spirit. I'm almost seeing the Wheel of Fortune here, and I'm seeing the scissors, and like you definitely cut them off. And like things are turning back around to them, where they're getting the bad luck in this situation and people are seeing their true colors. Because they're talking about you and saying things that are not true, or they're saying things that are on their side to make themselves look better. So they're not telling the full entire truth. So we have Strange Valentine with Love is Strange. We have I Am Kali with From Death Comes Rebirth. We have Winged Seer, You See Clearly, Clairvoyance. So you intuitively know who this is, my pile number 1s. You're probably watching this and probably already knowing who this is. You've definitely ended things with this person, and some kind of destruction happened here because it was meant to, because this person's love is strange. Like, there is love there. There are happy memories there. But their love is not loyal. Their love is not the type of love you would expect in return or that you would give in return. It's a toxic kind of love. Because there's bad love, there's good love. It's reminding me of Inez from Perfect Match, where she's like, there's bad love, there's good love. Yeah, so like this is not a good type of love. I don't know why that's coming up. We have Lady with a Botch Egg and Ancient Wisdom, and we have Faceless Ghosts and the Haunted Girl with Ghost People. So I intuitively feel like this person may be jealous of you and maybe like trying to feed their ego with you. I'm hearing that quote that I've seen on Instagram that's like something along the lines of they wouldn't talk about themselves. They talk about you because when they talk about themselves, nobody listens. People find them boring. It's something about you where talking about you feeds their ego, makes some part of their ego happy. And with ghost people, you're no longer in this person's life. They're dead to you, or like they're a ghost to you. You no longer care for them, but then they're kind of like trying to still talk about you. And whatever the situation is, it is teaching them some kind of wisdom, some kind of lesson. Whatever karma they get, it's a lesson to show them that this love is not healthy, the love that they're giving out. Let's see. What are they saying about pile number 1 to others? We have grateful optimism with joyous view of the future. It's like with a ghost here. Maybe you ghosted them. They're like, oh, they ghosted me out of nowhere. They stopped talking to me out of nowhere. They ended things with me out of nowhere, and I have no idea why. And they could be acting sad about it, acting like the victim in the situation. And then they're like, oh, but I believe that we can be friends again in the future. I'll reach out to pile number one day. They'll come around one day. Like, I can see us being friends in the future again or being together in the future again. Like, they will forgive me eventually. I hear your spirit guides going delusional. I don't know. I feel very, like, playful in this reading. So I don't feel like when you listen to this, you'll really be, like, upset. Because, like, as I'm in your energy, I'm very playful about this. Like, it doesn't feel that serious to you. We have innovation with new creations. So they're talking about what you're creating here. Let's get more info. Go with the flow with letting go, cleansing, receiving. So, you know, as I said in the beginning, they're speaking about you from a place of anger, but then they're like, oh, but it's fine. I'll just let it go. I'll just forgive them because I'm always the one that always forgives anyway. I'll just let it go because I'm always the one that always has to just let things go and forgive people. That's kind of what I'm getting intuitively. What are they saying about pile number one? Death and rebirth, darkness to light. Opening heart with deep connections, water blessings. See, the thing is, like, they're trying to not speak about you in too much of a bad way because they still want their reputation to seem good. That's what I'm sensing. And then it's like, they believe that they can be friends with you again. Friendship is popping out. And wings of light becoming something new. So they believe that they can transform the situation, and although things have ended with you now, like, you'll be friends again, like, you'll come around. You know, they could be telling people like, I still have love for pile number one. And while that could be true on some level, it feels, to be honest, like I'm not just reading the card meanings, but I'm reading the energy behind it. You know, when somebody speaks and their words seem kind, but the energy behind it doesn't match up to their words. So they could be, for example, giving you a compliment, but the energy behind it doesn't seem genuine. I hope that makes sense. It's like, oh, I love pile number one. They'll come back to me. They'll come around. But inside, they're really, like, angry. But they're not saying that, like, fully. They're not, like, fully letting their anger out because they don't want to seem like the bad guy in the situation. So it kind of feels like that energy. When somebody speaks to you and they're nice to your face, and then there's like a certain type of subtle energy behind it, and you can't necessarily call them out on it because they never said anything bad to you. I'm hearing a song. I'll tell you about it in a second. It's like something like snakes in the grass or something like that. Let's see. What are they saying about pile number one? The High Priestess. So you probably already know what they're saying about you, pile one. What are they saying about pile one? The Hawk. You've probably gotten messages on what they said about you. Or people have already told you. Birth, rebirth. The Horse. Accepting help from another, delegating authority. And the Dragon, power and strength. So let me analyze these cards. One more card, Spirit. The Earth Fairy, physical health, grounding, foundations. So we have the Grail Knight, romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. So for some of you, this could have been an ex-lover as well. But I feel for most of you, this is like an ex-friend. And for some of you, this could have been about like a person they were interested in. Like, let's say for some of you, you were interested in the same person. I'm kind of getting that. You're getting messages on what they're saying, either through your intuition, through your dreams, or through just like an internal knowing, like I know they're speaking about me. And they could be saying nice things about you so that they don't have their reputation ruined. They could be like really saying that they see what you're doing right now. And whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're creating for yourself right now, for your future, whatever you're building a stable foundation for yourself in some way. This could have to do with you bettering your physical health, going to the gym more, exercising, drinking more water, bettering your mental health, your emotional health. This could be with your own personal growth, your career, your finances, building on that, or it could be certain hobbies or talents you have, improving in that, making yourself more powerful and strong with that. It could literally be anything, but whatever you're doing, you're bettering yourself. And this person's talking about that and saying that they really admire your strength. But then they could say that they want to ask you for help in some way. So, say for example, let's say you recently got a better job for somebody here and like you've recently been doing really well financially. They could want to come back into your life to benefit off of that. They may not tell that to people, but they may say like, oh, I'm struggling. Do you think like if I'm friends with pile one again, do you think they'll help me? It's kind of giving me that vibe. Or let's say you look very good with your body right now. Let's say you've been focusing on your health a lot, and this person's like, oh, do you think if I go up to pile number one and be friends with them, do you think they could give me tips and tricks on how to like look like them? On how I can make my body look nice, you know? It kind of gives me that vibe. To be honest, I feel kind of stuck reading this part of your reading because I feel like the energy is not genuine. And I know the cards may look genuine. I know the cards may look like, okay, they're saying they have a lot of love for you and they say they want to see you in the future with you. They say they want to heal your connection. And that's kind of what I saw with that Temperance card at the back of the deck, but I wasn't sure. And then here with birth, rebirth showing up twice and death and rebirth, they're saying like they still believe this connection can make it and you can start over in some way, and that they only have love for you and that they'd forgive you. But then to me, like as I'm reading this, the energy doesn't seem genuine. Like the energy behind those words. So I think this is where I'll leave your reading, pile one. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Carnelian crystal and the Queer Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who can't stop talking about you. Please be aware this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. We're first going to use the tarot deck that you chose. Then towards the middle of the reading, we're going to get some oracle cards to get some more information, and we'll find out what they're speaking about. So let's get started with your reading. So spirit guides of pile number twos. Spirit guides of pile number twos. Who can't stop speaking about my pile number twos? Who can't stop speaking about my pile number twos? So we have the Hanged Man showing up first. And this card was kind of like hiding behind that card, like stuck to it. So 10 of Wands. Let me just see what I'm picking up first from all the cards. Who can't stop speaking about pile number twos? We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Magician. Who can't stop speaking about pile two, sorry. The Seven of Swords. Four of Pentacles. So this person's holding on to you. They may be waiting for you to come back in like their life. With the Hanged Man, this could be somebody you're no longer in contact with. I'm kind of getting the message for you, pile number 2, that there are many people speaking about you at once, but let's just see what I'm getting here. So who keeps speaking about pile 2? Clarify the 10 of Wands, please. The 7 of Wands. The Devil in the reverse. The 9 of Wands. The King of Swords. And 10 of Swords. Did you see how this card was also hiding behind this one? It's like there could be 2 or more people speaking about you that know each other. The feeling I'm getting here is like, okay, let's say I am friends with somebody and they're friends with another person and I have a falling out with that friend. It doesn't have to be a friend, but I'm just using an example. And that the friend I was friends with tells that friend that I'm not friends with everything that I quote unquote did wrong to them. But yeah, and then like that friend is talking about it, but they're hiding behind this person. So I hope this makes sense. Like the friend they told that to is talking about you. It could be a situation like that. And then telling them like you did all these bad things to them. But then they're in the 7 of Swords energy. So 7 of Swords opposite King of Swords. They haven't told this person the whole truth, but this other person is like telling other people what this person told them. And then it's not like the whole truth, and they're hiding behind this person. So they're not actually saying it themselves, but they're hiding behind this person. I hope that makes sense. But it could be like to a whole group of people. That's why I felt like there's many people involved. Either many people are receiving this information or joining in on it. I hope that makes sense. So like a group of people is here that know each other. And there's something about keeping record of you. Like keeping record of the things you've said, the things you've done, and using it against you. I'm seeing that clairvoyantly. Let me just analyze these cards and see what I'm picking up on here. Okay, my pile number 2s. In terms of signs I see here and feel, Pisces is showing up very prominently because when I was meditating on your pile, I was seeing the Pisces sign and then I'm seeing it again. We have Gemini and Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, I heard Taurus, and then we also have Libra. So there's something here about these people. They love speaking about you with Gemini and Virgo because this is mercurial energy, Mercury. The planet Mercury is the planet of communication. These could be your signs, their signs. Take it as it resonates. Even if it doesn't resonate with the signs, Mercury is a planet of communication. So these people love to speak about you in their own little group. They love to speak about you and talk about you. Like they could even be like drinking, having a beer, having wine, whatever they drink, like it doesn't matter. They could be drinking and speaking about you and laughing and gossiping. And I think you already intuitively know this, the High Priestess. For some of you, I get you could have called this person out because you wanted this person to look within and see their own toxic behavior, because I'm kind of getting a scenario in which like this person and you had a very rough connection. You tried to work on things with them. You tried to work through things with them, heal things with them. like speak your truth and create a new kind of connection with them. But the challenges just didn't go away with them. With the Nine of Wands here, the challenges just didn't go away. They just kept coming up because this person didn't want to change. And the thing is, we can't force a person to change, and we shouldn't have to change a person. We should only go to people that align to us. I'm not saying you should, like, I hope you get what I mean. I'm not saying you shouldn't have gone to this person, but what I am saying is you tried. You tried to heal things with them. You tried to work on things with them, but nothing was changing because this person didn't want to change. And the thing is, you could have had a beautiful connection with them, but there were just so many challenges. And I think it was like this person, I wouldn't say it was entirely their fault. Maybe for some of you it was. But what I am saying is like, you tried to communicate and better things with the Queen of Swords here. You tried to look within and see where you were maybe going wrong. You tried to bring closeness to this connection, romantic or platonic or familiar, whatever this was. You tried to speak about it. You tried to work on yourself. You tried to have this person work on themselves. And you tried to do everything in a loving way, but things just didn't work out. I heard some of you got divorced to this person, or this is an ex, or this could be like an ex-friend, somebody you were really close to, with the Two of Cups behind there. With the Seven of Swords opposite the King of Swords, they're definitely speaking really bad about you, and I hear laughing and chatter, like laughter and chatter. So they're speaking badly about you, saying negative things about you behind your back, saying things about you that maybe are not even true, lies about you. I hear twist the story to their narrative. And I'm also picking up on Saturn energy here. Here we see Saturn. So they could be in Aquarius as well. Aquarius or Capricorn. And with Saturn, even if they're not an Aquarius or Capricorn, this could be like a lesson for them, and they could be getting karma for this as well. That's something I picked up in pile 1, but I'm also getting that for you. Because Saturn is the planet of karma and restrictions. Yeah, why am I mentioning so many planets? Maybe for some of you, this person likes planets, likes astrology, or you are interested in astrology or the planets. That just could be confirmation that this is your pile for some of you, not all. Yeah, I'm really getting they love to speak about you in groups. It's fun to speak about you. It's exciting to speak about you. Do you see all this orange here, like at the back of the deck? Orange is the sacral chakra energy. That's fun. That's pleasure. So it's like they take pleasure in speaking about you. You're just so interesting to them, pile 2. They have nothing else interesting or pleasurable to talk about except you. And it's fun to them to speak bad about you. And I'm sensing the other person that you're not close with speaks about you the most because they're angry because, okay, let's say this person told this person this thing and lied and twisted the truth to fit their narrative. And then this person is trying to defend them with the Seven of Wands. Like, okay, let's say, for example, this is an ex and they went and told their friend, their best friend, that you did these kind of things to them that were not true. And now this best friend is angry and saying to all these other friends, like, how could pile number 2 do this? Like, they were not a good girlfriend to you or good boyfriend to you. Like, how could they do this to you? And they're very angry and trying to defend this person. But with the devil in reverse, whenever I see the devil in reverse, I see it as somebody, it's not in the tarot card meaning, but I see it as somebody that does not take accountability for their own actions. And with devil in reverse, opposite 8 of Pentacles reverse, this person does not want to work on themselves. They're not self-aware, but you are. You're somebody that, okay, if I see I did something wrong, I want to work on that because I value this connection. I'm not saying you're perfect as a person, but you at least are self-aware and you want to work on yourself. But this person does not. They're blind to their own toxicity. And the thing is, we could all have toxic habits and traits, things that we do that could hurt another person. But are we willing to look at that, not be in a place of ego and like be defensive about it, but learn and grow and try to become a better person or try to become a better partner, friend, whatever this is. That is the important thing, and that's how we maintain healthy relationships, to be able to accept that criticism from another person. And even if we didn't intend to hurt them, we should still be able to validate their feelings and be able to work on parts of ourselves if we end up hurting them unintentionally. So the thing is here with this person, they didn't try. You were trying, but they didn't try. Maybe some of you even went to couples therapy with this person, but they just didn't take it seriously. I'm getting that for some. And I said something about keeping record. So they're keeping record of things you said, things you did, and using it against you. It's hard to explain traits here because I see so many people here that I'm not sure who's who. But let me try like focus and see what I'm getting here. So the hangman could indicate that they're waiting for you to come back in their life, that they're still holding on to what happened between the two of you, whether you had a falling out, whether it was messy or whether it was just an agreed upon thing. They're still holding on to whatever happened and you, the thought of you, the memory of you. But I feel like you're trying to move on and heal and focus on you. But this person's still carrying everything that happened in your connection. For a lot of you, this could have been a very passionate, sensual connection with Carnelian. And the pink cards make me think of love. So for a lot of you, this could be an ex-lover or somebody you were physically intimate with. But for others of you, this this could have been a passionate connection because Carnelian is like that energy of passion, in my opinion. It's like a very sexy crystal to me. So you and this person were very close in that way. And they found you very attractive. I hear obsessed, like they're obsessed with you, pile number 2. But if this was a friendship, this could have been a friendship that was like very exciting, very fun, always like good times together, pleasurable times together. That's what I'm sensing here. And although there were good times, there were also very bad times. So highs and lows is what I'm getting. This person could be saying they want to fight you for some of you, because I'm hearing kapow, and I'm seeing it like a cartoon. Like, in cartoons when they're like kapow, sorry for laughing, but it's making me laugh because Spirit is showing it like in a cartoon-like way. But I'm also laughing because I don't think this person would actually do that. They're just saying that to appear strong. Does that make sense? Because how this person was even hiding behind the other cards, I actually feel like this person's really cowardly, but they tried to make themselves seem strong and seem like oomph, I don't know how to explain it, but you get what I mean. They're actually really cowardly and they hide behind this other person. Let me try and get traits here. It's a little bit hard because of so many energies piled too, so just bear with me. The Magician here could indicate that this is somebody that wants to create success for themselves, wants to climb up the ladder to success. I'm seeing a ladder clairvoyantly. Yeah, but they could be having some challenges to do with their work or finances. Or for some of you, they could be unemployed, but could be trying to find a job. And I'm getting here, for some of you, this person is somebody that loves to create challenges in their life. Or they could be a little bit of a problem solver. But then I don't know, like they could be that type of person that is more negative, like more of a negative mindset, like they look for the negative things, they look for the challenges. I hear self-obsessed. This person could have a lot of responsibilities, a lot on their shoulder, a lot on their back, and I'm getting that like their life hasn't been easy. Their life has been full of hardship, but sometimes they create these challenges on their own and they don't realize it. This person could be that type of person that always complains about the bad things that are happening to them, but they never notice the good things that are happening to them, the wonderful things that happen to them. And they could be somebody that creates these challenges without realizing through their actions and through the things they say. Like the more negative energy they're in, this person's very low vibrational. I mean, we have the devil reverse. Like this person is very low vibrational. And for some of you, I'm picking up this person could have cheated on you because I'm looking at the lingerie here and like the two women here. So regardless of gender, like for some of you, I'm picking up on betrayal. This person could have betrayed you, but they don't tell these people that they did this. And it's like all these people are taking their side is what I'm hearing. Taking their side and believing them. Even though they're completely lying in what they're telling them. Like they're saying things to these people to seem better. I'm also getting talk to the hand, so like a very sassy person. I guess it would depend on if you're looking at a feminine energy or masculine energy, but I'm seeing like a feminine energy that likes to wear a specific necklace like every day for somebody here. I'm seeing a motorbike or a bike, and I'm seeing a dolphin, so I intuitively feel the dolphin is the person around them that is like very playful and more wise and more intelligent. And they're like making jokes about you and laughing about it, because when I think of dolphins, I think of like laughter, but they're speaking about you in negative ways. And I'm seeing technology, radio or phone. For one person here, you could work on the radio station and have your voice play on the radio. For one person here, maybe not for everybody, but I'm getting with radio, this could also be like sound, like again, them talking about you, talking about the things you said. They could also be speaking on the phone about you, or they could be looking at your social media while speaking about you and looking at the things you're doing or saying. So I think this is all I'm getting from the tarot cards. We're going to move on to the oracle card section now. I don't like this person's energy, to be honest, pile number 2, and it's hard to connect to their energy because it's very low vibrational and I just don't resonate with it. So sorry about that, but like their energy just is nasty to me. That's what I'm getting. Like, I don't like this energy, to be honest. So let's get your oracle cards. In the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel, so if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to, so leave any comment on any of the videos of the week to enter. So spirit guides of pile 2. Who is this person that's talking about them, that can't stop speaking about them, and what are they saying about pile 2? So I saw that angel number 1010. I intuitively feel like there's going to be a reset in this person's energy. I hear realizations. They're going to have certain realizations. A shift is happening. Do you see the number 10 here? Lovely synchronicity. So a powerful energy shift, eclipse mermaid. I don't know when the eclipse season is. I'm not like caught up on astrology right now, but I don't know. Let me check. I could be mistaken, but I'm looking on Google and it says the first eclipse season for 2024 starts March 24th. So there's going to be a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse, and then a solar eclipse in April. So, you know, eclipses are times of transformation. And when I picked up on the Saturn energy, this person could be receiving certain lessons in the form of karma right now. That feels a little bit like they're in this kind of like pressure cooker, like they're being pressured to change and to learn something out of this. I don't know what's happening to them, but maybe we'll see. Or maybe you'll hear about it through the grapevine, is what I'm hearing. But whatever energy shift is happening in their life during the eclipse season now, I kind of just felt the need to check. I didn't know that there was actually going to be an eclipse season, but whatever changes are going to happen to them, it may bring a transformation to them, but that's depending on their choice. So their spirit guides are trying to help them see a different perspective, trying to help them shift, trying to help them become a better person. But that's only if they choose to do so, if they choose to learn from those lessons. Because we all have free will at the end of the day. So in terms of your oracle cards, we have Violet Duchess with stifled, bored, and stuck. So they're very bored with their lives, this group of people, right? Pile 2. And like I said before, you're so pleasurable to talk about. Your life is so interesting to talk about, but these people feel bored and stuck. They have nothing better to do with their lives than speak about you. And that's why they enjoy speaking about you so much. And they also feel really stuck in their life and stifled. And this may also be the karma that they're going through right now. Okay. The number 18 could be significant. So we have faceless ghosts and the haunted girl with ghost people. These people are no longer in your lives. I just saw 333. You've grown, you've transformed, you've expanded as a person, but they're still stuck in the same place that you left them. They're completely dead to you. They're ghosts to you. They're no longer in your story. And I don't feel like you actually care about these people because I feel like you've grown so much that you see them for who they are. You see the low vibration they're at and you don't want to be involved in that. Because I'm getting you have this very beautiful energy and they love your energy secretly. That's why they're talking about you because something about your energy just feels so good to them. You have this vibrant energy and like you're really in touch with your root chakra and sacral chakra right now as I look into your energy. So your energy is quite vibrant right now. Your energy is quite full of life force energy and sensuality, the energy of creation. And they could be like subconsciously feeling into this and they're very low vibrational. So in some way, when they're speaking about you, it could tug on your energy, pull on your energy, and make you a little bit tired. So make sure you protect your energy and call back your energy to you every day. There are different prayers online of like calling back your energy. So I would suggest you do that. We have, and say like, I do not give you access to my energy. Say that like out loud. We have, I am Kali with From Death Comes Rebirth. So they could be talking about how you've changed. And I hear the word facade. So they think the way you've changed and grown is a facade and that you're just as stuck as them. And you're like completely like fooling people about this. We have Violet Angel with Breaking Dawn. So it could be that they're upset that your life is getting better after you've left their life, after you ended things with them. Divine intervention. Because they were not aligned to you. They were not meant to be in your life in the first place. They were not for you in the first place. They were not healthy for you. And they're seeing you get your spark for life back. They're very upset by this. Do you see this? This upset face? We have Voodoo in Blue with back off. And I don't feel like you actually want them in your life. I don't actually feel like you care about them. Like I said before, you just want them to leave you alone. You've moved on from this part of your life. You wanted to stay in the past. We have Shallow Grave with You Miss Someone. And, ooh, look what card we have. Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. To be honest, these people are quite narcissistic. I picked up on that before, but I didn't want to say anything. Because I don't want to just throw the word narcissist around. Because I'm not a medical professional, I can't diagnose anyone, but I have encountered narcissists and I know what the energy feels like. That's why I say they're very low vibrational. And so I feel like you just want them to leave you alone, but it's so tempting to speak about you all the time. It's so tempting, and they could be speaking about you in very negative ways, trying to almost steal your light and bring you down to their low vibrational level, to get you to be angry at them, to get you to almost want to react to them. These people could unconsciously steal your energy with you reacting to them. So don't react to them. It's not a spiritual thing, it's not a conscious thing, but they're just so low vibrational. You know, like a leech? They're so low vibrational that they don't have their own energy source. So then they kind of leech off your energy unconsciously. And it gives them some kind of happiness to see a reaction out of you. So don't give them that reaction. Don't pay attention to them is what I'm getting here. But your spirit guides could just be revealing this to you so that you know what's happening here. They're saying that you miss them, that you haven't moved on, that you don't want to speak to them, that you're angry at them, but they should be the ones angry at you. They're twisting the story and turning it on you, as if you were the one in the wrong. And they're angry that your life is getting better. They believe that they should be in your place. And they think that it's a facade, like our pile number 2, sorry that I keep saying pile 1. Our pile number 2's really happy and really doing well, or is it just for show? Is it just a facade? They can't believe it because they're still stuck in the same place, right? Let's get some of these cards and then I think we're going to end off. What are they saying about pile 2? I hear insignificant. You're insignificant and not important to them. We have duality at the back of the deck with many meanings, misunderstanding. They're taking everything you're saying and misunderstanding it based on their own shadow and perception because they're like that. Does that make sense? So let's say you said something, they're twisting it and making it seem like you were the bad guy, basically being the victim in the scenario and coming from a place of ego, from shadow self. So it again, it feeds their ego, their shadow self to speak about you. It makes their shadow self happy. Because we all have light and shadow aspects to us. We have true love, tenderness, compassion. But I don't feel like this person really loves you truly. They may be saying I loved pile number 2 so much. They broke my heart, twisting the story on you to make you seem like the bad guy. Friendship, support, fun, unity, play. So it could have been a friend. It could have been a lover. We have Circle of Life, timelessness, dance of life, circle of eternal joy. Sorry. They're talking about your joyous moments together, the happy memories you had together, and how they miss you. They're saying how they were such a good friend to you, or how they were such a good lover to you, but you threw it back all in their face. Earth magic, fearlessness and removing obstacles, achievement, effort plus intention. They're speaking about your achievements. And we have building your world, creation, expansion, networking. I guess they're watching you on social media or technology and they're catching up with you. They're like keeping an eye on you and everything you're doing and how fearless you are to go after the things you want and put yourself out there. So they're speaking about the new things you're doing right now and your life right now, what they can tell from your life right now. And they're just speaking a bunch of negativity over it. I feel that intuitively because I feel a sensation on my teeth, like a pain as I speak about this, and the teeth is connected to the mouth, right? And the mouth is speaking, so they may be speaking like negativity over this. I hope that makes sense. I don't know how I got to that conclusion, but I feel that intuitively. And I feel like they're playing the victim in their story. Like they're making you the villain in their story and playing the victim in their story. They may want to come back to benefit of your achievements and your progress. They may also think that you have had some kind of glow up. That's what they think internally. They may not be saying that, but they think that. And I think secretly they want you back in their life, but they may not say that. I hear I'm better off without them. Like they didn't deserve me. So this is what I have for you, Pile 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, Pile number 3s. If you chose this Howlite crystal and the Muse Tarot, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who can't stop speaking about you. And yeah, we're going to look at your tarot cards first. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. The tarot cards that you chose, and then we're going to take a look at the oracle cards towards the middle of the reading. So let's get started. So spirit guides of pile number 3s. I hear grounded, hardworking. Whoever this is could be grounded and hardworking. Who can stop speaking and talking about pile number 3, please? Spirit guides of pile number 3. Who can stop speaking and talking about them, please? Who can't stop speaking and talking about them? Too many cards. Who can't stop speaking and talking about them? Let's see how many cards we have. Okay. We have the 6 of materials, 6 of pentacles showing up first. This could be somebody that has a lot of generosity. A lot of generosity, yes. Queen of materials, Queen of pentacles. I think this came out reversed, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, but I'll read both meanings. We have the 5 of voices, 5 of swords. The 9 of emotions, 9 of cups. 10 of materials, 10 of pentacles. The world, cosmos. They could have been very giving to you in the past, but stopped giving to you, stopped speaking to you, or lessen their communication with you. To be honest, we have the Muse of materials at the back of the deck, which is the King of Pentacles. Behind that, I see the 7 of Swords popping out. So this person could have been a generous person with like money or finances, could have given you a lot. Like when you were in situations where you didn't have anything. But they could have done this as a way to have control over you, is what I'm hearing. Whatever they gave to you really helped you move forward in a situation where you were stuck and you had no resources to get out of that stuck situation. Okay, and uh, like what I'm picking up here is like, let's say this is a parental figure, like a parental figure, and they gave to you, they helped you out in some ways with finances and with money, or you relied on them, you depended on them, but maybe they used it against you. Like, I pay all of this for you, so now you have to do this for me, like something like that. Or this could have been a friend that used this against you. Like they gave you what you wanted, but that used it against you. Because the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. And the genie lamp here makes me think of rubbing a genie lamp and asking for something you wish, right? And the Ten of Materials could indicate, Ten of Pentacles can indicate family, someone you were close to, or someone you relied on financially, someone you lived with, someone you shared finances with. A lot of money is coming up here with all these Pentacles cards. And I feel a pain in my lower back, but intuitively, I feel like this is pointing to the root chakra, the sacral chakra. So you were not at a point where you had that stability yourself and it pained you to have to even ask them for help. This could even be a friend that you had or a lover that you had that you depended on financially. But like you didn't want to ask them for help, but they were the only option you had. And maybe they took advantage of the fact that they were giving to you and expected something in return from you that you could not give or that you did not want to give. They made it seem as though they had pure intentions towards you, but it was not. The Empress, because the Five of Swords represents a betrayal, right? Like I'm hearing betrayal of trust. And the Seven of Swords that was popping out is like deceit, hiding things from you, negative intentions. And you see this woman here, like her face at the top looks very happy and okay, but at the bottom, this is what she's really feeling inside. And we have Justice reverse, like at the back here. So this is like about them being dishonest with you or doing something unfair to you that you never got your justice on. So we have the Knight of Voices, Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Voices, Ten of Swords. Let's get one more card. Okay, this card. Eight of Emotions in the reverse, Eight of Cups reverse. So this could have been someone you wanted to walk away from, but you couldn't at the time. You didn't have the resources to. For example, a roommate that you had that, like, maybe you had to ask them to help you pay rent at one point and you wanted to end the lease, but there was something fine. Like the Justice card makes me think of law or like some kind of like legal contract that you couldn't end, or it could have been something where it was like unfair, where you couldn't do anything to leave the situation. Like let's say you depended on them financially. Let me just analyze these cards and see what I'm picking up on. So in terms of zodiac signs, I see this could be your signs or theirs. I see very prominent earth sign energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then Taurus is emphasized here in this pile because we also have the Venusian energy with the Empress, which is Libra and Taurus. And then the world is the fixed sign. So Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. Taurus is showing up a lot. Those are the signs I see here. I feel like a fool. This person fooled me or whatever. Like this person fooled you. They betrayed your trust. You didn't know that they were going to do this to you, right? And I'm getting like they showed you a lot of love when you were like around them. They could have showed you a lot of love and you could have had a good connection, or This could have been like something where you were not so close emotionally, but you were around them a lot physically. But it seemed like they had good intentions towards you. It seemed like they were coming from a place of nurturing and love, because the Empress, Queen of Pentacles, both are very nurturing individuals. So they seemed very nurturing, very giving at first, like they cared, like they wanted to help you out in your situation. But they really just wanted to take advantage of the fact that they were helping you. Okay, pile 3. I intuitively feel like you wanted to be independent in some way. You didn't want to rely on this person or people, because you could start to see the ulterior motives start to show through. The masks started to fall away, and you started to see their true intentions where you did not see it before. And you may have felt stuck in the situation to do with your abundance, because we have 888. You may have felt stuck in a situation with your abundance, like things were just moving very slowly and you tried to get out of the situation, but things were just moving very slowly. And if you don't resonate with this part up till now, because I see a very specific scenario, then this reading's not going to resonate with you. I feel like these people are very mysterious. Like they don't tell a lot about themselves whenever they're around people. Even whenever they're around you, like you don't fully know them. I'm having a hard time connecting to the energy and describing the traits of these people, because it's like they seem very mysterious and they seem like they're hiding parts of themselves whenever they're around people. They don't seem to be their true, authentic self. I feel with these people, their reputation is what matters the most. How they're seen in the public eye is what matters the most. But it's not genuine emotional um, interactions with people that like are fulfilling, that are in their life. I don't see that. I see these people living in luxury. This Empress card, like her clothes look quite luxurious, and even the Queen of Pentacles is here. They could have everything they wish for financially. You know, they could be really well off financially in some way, and they could have everything they need and more, and even more luxury. But I'm getting this isn't really fulfilling to them. Like that saying, money can't buy happiness. It does give them resources. It does give them a lot of opportunities. It does make their life a lot easier. Like they live more of a soft life. Even though they are hardworking, they live more of a soft life. And they experience a lot of benefits from having what they wish for, but I think there is no true emotional fulfillment in their connections here. These people seem very superficial to me, surface level to me. They're very much focused on security and stability and having that financial prosperity, financial independence, but they're not really focused on emotional connections in their life or their emotions or things like that. It's more so focused on stability. So that part of their life is empty. But I don't think they even realize or care about it. I think their reputation is what matters the most to them and how they look to the public eye. And they may be that type of person that acts like a really nice person out in public, but behind closed doors they're not. Acts really generous and charitable to seem like a good person out in public, but really behind closed doors I don't think they really care about who they're giving to. And in public, they may seem like people that have really good morals, really good values, but behind closed doors, they don't really care. And the thing is, when they do things to people, they don't really care. Like, I don't feel like these people are like really in touch with their emotional side or aspect. And they're the types of people that don't speak about their emotions, is what I'm picking up on. They kind of just sweep it under the rug. I even feel like this could be the type of person that could be like married for money. and not really care about love or emotional connection. I'm not saying everybody in this pile watching this person is like that, but for some here. So I think the tarot card parts, that's all I'm getting. I'm now going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you and get some more information for you. But there could have been definitely some kind of ending here or distancing of yourself from these people. Okay. I don't trust them completely. I feel like they give you something and it seems really nice and generous, but then really there's like an ulterior motive behind it. It's kind of like, okay, I'm seeming like I'm giving you this to seem charitable and kind, but then I'm expecting something in return, or I'm doing it with ulterior motive because I want to control you, or something like that is coming up. I think it's very confusing when you were in the situation. Like, it was very confusing to you why they were doing this to you, why they were acting helpful and generous when they didn't really want to. Because it's like, if you don't want to help me, then just say so. Why make it something where it seems like you're giving to me and it seems like this is something good you're doing for me and you care for me, but it's really with an ulterior motive. So yeah, let's get some oracle cards. In the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to the channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me and I'm so grateful for you. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to. Leave any comments on any videos of the week to enter. Okay, so Spirit Guides of Pile 2. Spirit Guides of Pile 2. Who is speaking about Pile 2? Who keeps speaking about Pile 2? What are they saying? I hear they're praising you actually, like, to the public eye. They don't speak bad about you, I feel intuitively, but let's see the cards first before I make assumptions. Because I hear the word talented. They may say that you're really talented and that they're proud of how far you've come right now, because I feel like you're probably not in that stuck place you once were. We have Witch at the end of the world, an important end, a new beginning. So something definitely ended with them. They could be speaking about the ending. We have calm amid chaos, sea storm. So they could have brought a lot of chaos and drama into your life. Okay, we have angel of alchemy with miracle. I'm hearing, I don't understand that. Is it like an Instagram reel, TikTok? Like, I don't understand. So they're saying, like, I don't understand why you left. I don't understand why we're not talking, why we're not in communication anymore. Because I feel the energies of throat chakra and no communication, no contact, or distancing yourself from them. And it's like they could be telling other people, like, I'm hoping for a miracle. I'm hearing that song, I Need a Hero, that song. I don't know who it's by or what it's called. So, like, they're hoping somebody can save them from this feeling of, like, not talking to you and not having you in their life. And they're saying they love you so much and you're so sweet and they want the best for you. So we have Strange Valentine, Love is Strange, Candy Cane Angel, it's time for a treat. I hear they're talking about your independence now, your freedom now, and they're not saying it, but they're almost insinuating that now that you have freedom, you don't need them anymore. And it's like, I gave so much to pile number 3. Now that they have freedom, they don't need me anymore. They don't talk to me anymore. So they're not completely saying that you were using them, but they're insinuating it. It's like double speaking. Is that the right word to say it? I don't know. It's like they're implying that, basically, but not outright saying it. They're speaking about you from a place of love. Love. But their love is very strange. They have a strange way of showing that love. Snow angels, the signs are with you already. You may already know what they're speaking about. You may have already heard from other people, or you may just intuitively know. You may have received other readings or other signs. And I'm looking at the snow here and the Howlite crystal, and it's like they thought that you were such a pure angel. They thought that you were such a nice person, but it's like now you've become cold to them. They may not be saying like they thought you were such a nice angel, but they may be thinking that because I feel like they're talking about you in a nice way. They don't want to seem bad to other people. Their reputation's what matters the most. So if we had to put ourselves in these people's minds, they would not say bad things about you, but they would say it in a way to get other people to feel sorry for them. So they would say it in a way of like, oh, like I'm not sure what I did, to pile number 3, if I did something wrong to them, if I upset them, if we're just not close anymore, if they're busy, but they seem to be like very cold, like I feel left out. This is kind of reminding me of the 5 of Pentacles, like feeling left out in the cold. They could be speaking about emotions, but to the outside world to seem like they're emotional about the situation. While I was shuffling the cards, I saw the narcissistic energy, and I said this in pile 2. I don't want to throw that word around because I'm not a medical professional, but I have had encounters with people like that, and this to me sounds like traits of narcissism. I mean, wanting to look good only to the public eye. It doesn't mean that they have NPD, but they could have traits of it, like wanting to look good to the public eye, not being somebody that speaks about emotions, giving, but only giving with expectations of something to exploit a person, like having ulterior motives, having that mask to the whole world. So we have Angel of Time with working too hard. They're saying that you're working very hard right now to upkeep your life, to gain a sense of stability. And they're saying that you're really powerful and talented at whatever you're doing right now, and that you should keep up the good work because they can see your growth and progress. So they're actually speaking highly about you to the public, to other people, but they're making it seem as though they miss you and like you're not really talking to them much. And they'll be like, okay, maybe they're not ignoring me, maybe I'm overreacting, maybe I'm reading the situation wrong. They could just be working really hard and not have time all the time to message me and to talk to me all the time. So maybe I'm just missing them a lot. I don't know. We have Pink Lotus Fairy Time for Spirit. Winged Seer, you see clearly, clairvoyance. So maybe you've received intuitive information from your spirit guides about these people and their intentions towards you, and that they are speaking about you. We have Grumpy Red Fairy with Be Your True Self, and Sewer Mermaid with Your Sensuality is Beautiful. So I feel like these are all the cards I'm going to pull because we pulled a lot from this oracle deck. I feel like you're somebody that is your true authentic self and they're not. So it's very difficult for you to relate to these types of people because you want to go deep. And although you have like a lot of physical attractiveness to you, some of you, this could have been like an ex-partner if you relied on them financially that you had an intimate connection with, or like a friend you were friends with. But anyways, like these people are talking about you in a way where they're saying that you're very much comfortable with being your true self in the world, in your workspace, in whatever this is. They could say that you're a little bit grumpy, but like say it in an endearing way, in like a loving way, and laugh about it. And I don't know why sensuality is coming up. That's weird. Why would they speak about your sensuality? Unless they're, I don't think that would be like a parental kind of figure. Like, okay, let's say this is an ex. They could be speaking about you and being like, do you think they have somebody new? If this was an ex-friend, they could be speaking about who you're with intimately. I don't know why this would come up. That doesn't make sense to me. Let's get a clarifying card. Violet Angel Breaking Dawn. I don't feel like this message is for everyone, to be honest. I think it's for those that relate to this being an ex or an ex-friend. They could be asking, like, do you think this person has a new person they're talking to and they're with, insinuating sensuality, but not fully saying it, if that makes sense? Or if this was an ex-friend and you two were open about speaking about these types of things, they could be speaking about, like, because for example, I'm seeing the, I'm very careful with my words on YouTube. How do I say this without saying the movie's name? Let me just see. Okay, there are 4 characters in this movie: Carrie, Miranda, Samantha, and Charlotte. And it's like a series. Wait, I thought it was a movie. I haven't watched it. But they're 4 friends. It shows Sarah Jessica Parker in that. And they all kind of like, I haven't watched it, so I don't know what it's about, but how do I explain this without saying the word? Oh my gosh. Because I want to be careful with YouTube restrictions. I can't say everything, otherwise like my videos get demonetized. Okay, they talk about their this life. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. So there's gonna be like a group of friends where you talk about this part of your life, and you're like, ooh, yeah, this was my encounter with this person, and laugh about it. Like, if you resonate with that, then this is your message. Then they could be talking about the good old days where, like, maybe you were single and, like, you partied a lot and hooked up with people or something, for those that resonate with that, not for everybody. Or they could be speaking about who you're with in that way, insinuating like you're with them intimately as well, of course. And they're also speaking about how this part of your life has gotten better. Maybe it was not good before. I don't know. Or maybe there's something about you becoming more attractive in this way, where like maybe they're saying you're attracting more people now. I don't know. You'll just have to figure it out, my pile threes. I don't really know how to interpret that. We have the 3 fates at the back of the deck, so this can represent getting karma for their actions, which I did see in all 3 piles. So that's good to see that your spirit guides are protecting you, to say, like, not worry about this. This will be handled on the other side. This is not a situation for you to sort out. Your spirit guides are protecting you on the other side, and they will sort the situation out. So focus on you, focus on bettering your life. That's kind of the message I get here. So this is your reading, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.